Hey friends, it's Kelly. Thanks for joining me. I am back with a new layout for Hip Kit Club, and today I'm going to be using the February 2017 kits. This is the photo that I'm going to be using today. This is a photo from our trip that we took last summer to Chicago, and I've mentioned in a previous video that we live fairly close to Chicago. It's about a 2.5, 3-hour train ride, probably closer to 2.5 hours. And we just don't really go that often, and I'm not sure why, but last summer we took just a short trip. I think we stayed one night, and it was just a lot of fun. Just kind of walked around the city, and this photo was actually taken at Navy Pier. So for my layout today, I've started with a dark blue cardstock from the cardstock kit, and I was immediately drawn to this cardstock when I was going through my kit when I first received it. There was just something about the color. I just thought it was so pretty, and I absolutely love how all of the embellishments in the photo just really pop off the page when they're placed onto this dark color cardstock. And as you can see, I have added 3 tags to the layout, and those are tags from Pretty Little Studio, and they are designed by Claudia. It's part of her new collection. I've also added some of the florals from that same collection, which they are gorgeous. I need about 10 more packs of those florals. They are just absolutely stunning. So I'm trying to create visual triangles with everything that I'm adding. So each cluster is going to end up having similar colors and similar embellishments just to help your eye bounce around the layout. Now I've also added a couple stickers from the Maggie Holmes Chasing Dreams sticker sheet, and the tags, the florals, and that sticker sheet are all included in the embellishment kit this month. I'm just placing those stickers, like I said, just trying to cluster everything. So I've added a couple butterflies. I've also added some pieces from the Maggie Holmes Chasing Dreams ephemera pack, that word hello, and then that map ephemera piece that I'm going to place my photo onto, and then also that love you. Those are all from the Maggie Holmes ephemera pack. And I believe that ephemera pack is included in the main kit this month. The camera and then that yellow label, those are from the sticker sheet, and then the word Chicago is actually part of the thickers pack, which I believe is included in the main kit this month also. And those thickers are gorgeous. If you haven't saw them already, they are gold on pink foam. So depending on how you hold the layout or how you position the letters, you can see just a little bit of pink kind of peeking out from the sides of those thickers, and it's just such a fun idea. I just absolutely love them. And right now I have those thickers placed onto just a scrap piece of vellum. I wasn't really sure how I wanted my title placement, or if the word Chicago would even fit in the area that I wanted it to go. So I placed the thickers onto vellum first. This way I can move them around as a unified piece until I find the place that I want to put them. I know quite a few scrapbookers use wax paper for the same type of thing, but I didn't have any wax paper handy, and I have lots of vellum scraps, so I thought this would work just as well. And I'm really happy with that idea. I think that's a great way to kind of keep the letters all grouped together so you don't lose them, and just to move them around until you find the exact placement that you like. Next, I'm going to bring my T-square ruler in just to make sure that everything is straight and evenly spaced. And as I was looking at the layout, I felt like it was really bare at the top and at the bottom, and I wanted to add something there. So I thought that I would go through some of the pattern papers to see if I could find a pattern paper that I liked. And this Maggie Holmes pattern paper is absolutely gorgeous. And it had all of the colors and the tags and the ephemera pieces that I was using. So at first I thought I would cut it at a slant and have it just kind of positioned up there at the top. But I felt like it was just a little too bold, and that there wasn't enough definition between that pattern paper and the cardstock. So I thought about bringing in just a sliver of white cardstock, and I actually adhere this down, but I am not loving it. I just felt like it was too bold, that it just wasn't flowing very well. So in just a minute, you're going to see me come back, and this isn't going to be attached to the layout. I glue it down thinking I'll see how it goes, kind of keep it on there and decide if I like it, but I end up removing it and going with something just a little bit different a little later on in the video. So now I'm just fussing with the title, making sure that there's not too big of a gap between the word hello and the word Chicago. And I'm really happy with how this ends up fitting onto the layout. If I wouldn't have placed that floral ephemera piece to the right-hand side of the tag, Chicago would not have fit very well in that spot. And even though the word isn't completely on the tag, it kind of flows off the tag, it still looks like it belongs there because of that ephemera piece. Okay, there I was showing you my solution to the pattern paper that I'm going to add to the top and the bottom of the layout. I'm still using that same pattern paper, but instead of cutting it at the angle or at the slant that I originally had, I did just cut a straight piece. And I also added a layer of vellum over the pattern paper just to help mute it slightly. I really like how this turned out. It still shows all of the colors that I have in the tags and the ephemera pieces on the layout, but it's not distracting, and it just really kind of helps everything flow together. Next, I'm going to bring in some baker's twine from my stash and just add them to the top of the tags just to give those tags a little bit more of a finished look. Now, once I get that baker's twine added, I think that the layout is pretty much done and I stop recording. But when I came back to take the photos, I really felt like that top tag was way too heavy on the right-hand side. So I grab a label from the Maggie Holmes Chasing Dreams ephemera pack and another one of those beautiful florals and add it to the left-hand side of that tag just to help balance it a little bit more. I do also add journaling to that bottom left-hand tag in that white space. I just use my We Are Memory Keepers typecast typewriter and type it out and then cut it into small strips to fit in that area. And that pretty much wraps it up. I'm going to bring in some still shots. Remember to check out Hip Kit Club. I will make sure to have it linked in the description below. Also head over to the Facebook forum to check out the sketch that this layout is based off of. We have a weekly sketch series that we offer in the forum, and the sketches are free each week. So you want to head over and check that out. I'll be back again very soon with another layout and another process video. Thank you so much for watching.